Farms Kitchen Table. I'm Larry Marble. Thanks for listening to us on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you by DND Farm Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, it's time to take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Yesterday was the USDA's report day, and it provided a couple of surprises. The trade generally expected the government to leave the bean trade unchanged or even raise it slightly, but surprise, surprise, was that the USDA dropped the soybean yield by 1.4 bushel per acre, and the bean market reacted with a 76-cent jump in the new crop November bean futures. The corn report was about as expected, but corn closed up 11, mostly on the strength from beans. USDA cut the average corn yield by 2.9 bushel per acre, almost exactly what the average trade estimates were. The one surprise in corn was that USDA also cut the total harvested acres by 1 million acres, which sliced corn production to 13.944 billion bushels compared to the USDA's August estimate of 14.359 billion bushels. A cut this big is usually accompanied by a cut in usage, and yesterday was no exception. USDA shaved 1 million bushels from domestic feeding, 50 million from ethanol, and 100 million from export, resulting in an ending year carryout of 1.219 billion bushels, down from August projection of 1.388 billion bushels. For help marketing your grains, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 1-800-2-TUGGLE. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. Neighbor, as we look at meat movement from yesterday, let's begin with the hogs. Looks like the national pork carcass cutout value for Monday afternoon, 105.71 after a $2.84 boost. The CME set the fresh bacon index at 181.86 for the week of 9/9, down by 11.43. USDA estimates Monday's hog slaughter at 483,000 head. That's up 13,000 from the Monday from last year. As we look toward wholesale box beef prices on Monday afternoon, stronger. Choice up 168 at 258.94. The select firm at 103 higher. Estimated federal slaughter for cattle 125,000 head compared to 113,000 head for the same week last year. Confirmed cash trades, mostly 143 in the north, 230 dressed, and 141 in the south last week. We have seen no cattle move so far this week. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. I'm Larry Marble with Down on the Farm, and I'm on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. Stephen, there's lots of products at D&D, but you're responsible for a certain portion of them, aren't you?
Yes, sir, sure are. We've got, Larry, the largest stock of farm and ranch equipment in the entire state of Texas.
If folks want to come out and investigate all those products, how do they get a hold of you?
They can call us at 830-379-7340, extension 260, and ask for any of our sales associates.
We are on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. We had a sale in Mason. Ken, how was it?
You bet, Larry. I thought we had ended up right at 800 head of cattle. I thought the market opened this week kind of steady to maybe just a little softer on some cattle. I thought the stocker steers sold pretty well fully steady. A few of the classes of cattle maybe not quite as fancy, quite as choice. They were maybe $5 to $7 lower, but the good cattle were probably steady overall. I thought our stocker heifers, they probably sold $3 to $5 lower. I think we're getting into some weather deal where it's cool at night, as you well know, early in the mornings and warm in the days. You're looking at little health problems on some of those cattle that are on those younger end. I thought overall got into our feeder cattle. I thought they sold fully steady on our steers. The heifers also on the yearling end, they sold fully steady too. I thought packer bulls probably sold $2 to $3 lower, and cows were right at $2 to $5 lower compared to 2 weeks ago that last sale. I thought pairs and bred cows, they sold steady from 2 weeks ago, Larry.
All right, how about San Sabbath Thursday?
Yeah, I got several groups of cattle I know coming. We got a few deals of cows that'll be there. That'll be some packer cows again. And I got maybe one little group of some middle-aged cows that we'll palpate, see what we got. And then several drafts of calves. So I look for kind of run around that 1,300, kind of like we had last week, give or take some, Larry.
And Jordan Cattle Auction, tell everybody how to contact you, please.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-5159, Larry.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. It's Monday evening, 6:40. We're working on a sheep and goat sale coming when you folks are listening to us on Tuesday. Sean, what do you think they'll be seeing?
Oh, Jay, like we talked last night, I think we'll get somewhere around that 3. We've got probably close to 2 on the yards right now, so it is still a little early. So we sure ought to catch that on the sheep and goat end and on the cattle end. Sure thinking we'll get somewhere around that 1,000. We didn't talk about it last night. We do have that wean sale this week, so we've got a 60 steers and heifers kind of weighing 6.5 to 7.5 that'll be there, so that's a good start. I know there's a few other people that are going to sell this week, so we sure ought to catch somewhere around that 1,000. Hopefully a few more and get a good run in Fredericksburg.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it, and I'll talk to you after the sale.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm, and we're on the line with Brandon Dubose from Dubose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. What year did they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. You know, any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and 1 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website?
www.dubosepanels.com.
We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. We're talking about the upcoming sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like, Klein?
Got about 250 standing on the yard this evening, Larry. We got a few more deals coming in the morning. Kind of think we'll probably have around that 600-700 head range. Got some guys back out working. It's dried up a little bit, and the market looks like it ought to be pretty steady, but last week got a little better, so I think we'll have a pretty good little turnout tomorrow.
Well, what do you know for Thursday's cattle sale so far?
Got one guy going to bring about 60 calves. Got another guy's going to bring another handful there, and a couple other phone calls in the works, kind of getting some cattle work. So I think we'll have a pretty good little run this week, probably about 500-600 head range, something like that. Just waiting on the grass to play out a little bit here. These guys are sure enjoying the green grass.
I understand. Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein Spear.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Stephen from DND Farm Ranch. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Stephen, I need to weigh a bunch of pigs, and I understand that you've got some hog scales.
Yes, sir, we sure do, Larry. 58 SX hog scales from W.W. Paul. They are going to come with the beam and poise and 2 bifold doors. Really easy to work.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
We've been with Stephen from D&D. Go to DDTexasOutfitters.com for more information. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how is the Tuesday sale shaping up?
A little over 300 so far. Not many cows today. We probably got 25 cows. Palpate 6 or 8 of them in the morning. I do have some pretty good little crossbred calves, 3/4 to 7/8 bremer heifers and steers. Gonna weigh 3 1/4 to probably 450. Another set of 44 heifers and steers. They're going to weigh 550 to 6 1/4. Heifers and steers, they've been castrated, ready to roll. By sale time, we should end up with around 350, 375, I'm guessing.
Well, Jim Wheeler, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Tuesday sale in Pleasanton.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
All right, y'all have a good sale, and we'll talk with you after. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how'd the sale go?
I ended up with a pretty good run, 439 head, somewhere around 60 cows it looked like. Packer cows pretty well steady.
Still continuing to sell well on the better end of the cows. 28 up to 62 on the lower yielding cows, up to 90 cents on our top cow today. Lots of those cows bringing in the mid to upper 80s. Packer bulls from 71 to $1.12. Did not have any pairs and had some solid mouth cows there today. Oh, they're probably 6-7-year-old cows bringing anywhere from 700 up to 1190. Calf and yearling market on the front end of the cattle, exceptional. If cattle were a little bit plain, they did not bring near as much, but the good end sold well. 2 to 5 weight steers anywhere from $1.62 up to $2.20. 2 to 5 weight heifers anywhere from $1.45 up to $1.94. Get into the 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.52 to $1.98. Your 5 to 6 weight heifers, $1.42 to $1.76. 6 to 7 weight steers, $1.38 to $1.70. 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.35 to $1.66. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.25 to $1.42, and your 7 to 8 weight heifers, $1.12 up to $1.28. A few of the groups and deals we had: 5 head of black steers weigh $6.42 at $1.65. 3 head of black steers weigh $6.07 at $1.69. 4 head of black heifers weigh $6.71 at $1.65, and you have 4 head of black heifers weigh $5.74 at $1.68. So cattle market really good. Looking forward to next week. Hoping for a good run. In the meantime, if you need anything, feel free to reach us 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best. If you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We are on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how did the Monday sale go?
Went good, Larry. Market was pretty active all the way around. Ended up with 1,401 head. The stocker cows we had, rain we've had in the area, they picked up quite a bit. Had some pretty decent pairs today. Brought from the better end 1,350 up to 1,800. Some kind of middle-aged ones brought from 950 to 1,350. Bred cows didn't have as many of those. They brought anywhere from 875 to 1275. The Packer cows and bulls were steady to maybe just a tick lower than what they were before Labor Day. 84 to 92 on your high yielding cows, 78 to 88 on your breakers, 36 to 64 on your canners. Bull market, high yielding bulls 104 to 110, low to medium 86 to 104. Lightweight calves, still a lot of activity there, lots of demand. 2 to 3 weight choice steers 196 to 220, heifer mates 176 to 194. 3 to 4 weight choice steers 186 to 218, heifer mates 172 to 188. 4 to 5 weight choice steers 186 to 208, heifer mates 170 to 186. 5 to 6 weight choice steers 178 to 198, heifer mates 162 to 178. The bigger cattle kind of sold steady with what it was before Labor Day, maybe a little bit higher. Some good steers today weighing 6 to 700. The choice steers 162 to 174. The heifer mates 148 to 166, and the 7 to 8 weight cattle, your choice steers 150 to 164, and the heifer mates 140 to 152. So pleased with the sale today. Got along good. Had lots of buyers and lots of interest and lots of activity. So hopefully it'll keep up for us.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next Monday's sale in Three Rivers.
361-786-2553 is the office. 361-813-6650 is the cell. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web, and we will have another group of those stocker cows this coming week. The pairs off of one of the big bunches, that we had today. We sold the breds, and we'll have the pairs here next week. So come see us if you need some.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. Milo through Corpus in September, D's plus 90, 1404. Progresso, D's plus $1, 1421. Yellow corn to Corpus in September, D's plus 170, 866. We'll call Progresso D's plus $2, 896. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in September, D's plus 120, 1047. And number one beans to Houston, September, October delivery, November list 15, 1473 and a quarter. East Texas, Oklahoma, 2,200 bales, 109.71 to 111.96. We moved 0 in West Texas. The prices offered were 110.21 to 111.72. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble, and you're the reason that we're the best darn farm show, because you're the best darn listener, neighbor. I hope you have a good day. I plan on having one myself. See you tomorrow.